Hello and welcome to another episode of the Early Morning Podcast. It is June 13th, 10 p.m. right on the dot, year 2020. Grab a brew, grab a J, grab whatever it is you do. And I hope you can kick back and chill out for a little bit, as like we like to do on this podcast. I was at the beach the other day, as I've mentioned before. My county, Orange County, has opened up almost fully. We're in phase 3, and beaches open and close every other day, but they've been open as of the past few days. And I went with a couple close friends, and it reminded me of high school, no, college rather, community college, when you know how many Hydroflasks I saw on the sand? Just how many people, first of all, I saw was insane. But Hydroflasks to me are not a device anymore to drink or carry liquid. The liquid you carry, first of all, in the Hydroflask is either freezing cold water or as much vodka you can fill in it. That's always how it works. And I don't even personally own a Hydroflask. Yes, I have. You've seen me with one. I do. And that has water in it, okay? Fuck, I almost fronted on myself on my own podcast. You guys would have fucked on me then, huh? But, that's why you see that color right there, boy? Red. Also, I've been saying feminism, bro. You see that? Boobies rule, man. I was like 11 when these came out, guy. Anyway, dude, Hydroflasks, they're not even meant to carry liquid. They're literally meant, they're trophies. You carry them, you carry them on your waistband or on your backpack or over your shoulder, or you put them as your gouging earring, whatever the hell it's called, and you just hang it and just stretch your earlobes as much as possible. You build your way up from the 14, 24, 32, 64 ounce, you just build your way. Stretch them, weigh them out, and then the more tats you throw on that bitch, the more Jack Surf Shop, or depending on your race, let's say you're a guy, like I said, we were at Laguna or whatever, Orange County, Jack Surf Shop, fucking Chronic Tacos, some overpriced coffee shop that makes stickers, what's it called? Whole Foods. You might find that tatted on some guy's Hydroflask. But then again, at the same time, it's like that you're carrying around a weapon. You fill that thing half of ice, half of water. Shout out Ernie. You mean that thing will bash? You bash that. I've recalled before on this podcast. How I've had vivid dreams, where I'm John Wick and I'm smacking people over the head, and they got with a Beretta that I don't even own, and they have a fucking their bike helmets on, and I'm knocking them out. Dude, you hit somebody over the head with a steel Yeti fucking 64 ounce cracked skull right there, man. You got felony charges coming your way. Lawyer up, boy. I'm just saying, might as well just carry around a hammer and just try to drink water off and just pour water off that. It'll keep it cold. Just put it in the freezer or something. I don't know. It really does the same thing. I mean, at least convenience wise, it's like, honestly, it really is like decaling like a old '09 Nissan in the year 2019 or 2020. You just get it at Nissan, Sentra or something, and just throw a bunch of decals, like Mitsubishi decals or whatever, like you're drag racing or a street racer, or even if it is a '09 and you got an Evo or something, or a Lancer, and you just know nothing about, you don't know how to drive stick or anything, and you're just like, yeah, this is me. I'm gonna fall into this category of individual. Then okay, go fully in, just like two incidences, or not two incidents. The next two topics are people that go fully in. People with hydroflax seed. If you want some hydroflax seed oil, We got an unofficial sponsor coming up on the way for flaxseed oil. So shout out. Hopefully you're listening, you guys. I mean, third camera right there. You know, if this was a 3-camera setup, but yeah, flaxseed oil. Shout out to that sponsor if we have one. But the next two are all like relevant and just being followers or whatever. There were these videos of the you know, I don't have a Twitter. Okay, I don't have a Twitter. If you want an early morning podcast Twitter, that they may be in the works. We're also gonna be on iTunes and Spotify soon. Catch that Joe Rogan deal. Also, 100 subscribers. You already know where you're gonna find me, man. I mean, 1,000 now. 100. I kept my word. Check the other EPs. 1,000. I'll be an OnlyFan, man. I'll be one of them, dude. If you want to find that content, you got to be that subscriber, dude. Make it hit 1 rack, and we'll see, dude. But I don't have Twitter, and I know all about these memes because my friends have non-stop been sending them to me about the Karen shit and Karens. Another day I saw this piece of shit individual that honestly, to me, doesn't even deserve that much of a shot at life, you know, because of how they carry themselves. And, you know, people have bad days and shit, but then when you don't have excuses for what this lady did. I mean, she just went up to 2 Asians out of nowhere in the same day. In, oh my god, I'm blanking on the city. Torrance. I was gonna say I was gonna get pinced, dude. There we go. Another language. I was gonna get pinced off that I didn't know the city because Torrance, I know that area. And just this stupid piece of shit was going around and just being racist as fuck to Asian people. And she had an insane line, man. And there's a bunch of memes I've seen about Karen. Dude, there was this dude, I'm not even familiar with him, I'll be honest, this New York rapper who was posted on in his in a parking spot on the street, bumping his song on the radio. It was on the radio, his song with OT Genesis. And some lady, some Karen, as they say, tried to call the cops on him. Cops pulled up, talked to her, and she does the walk of shame, as I like to call it, back to her building. And he's just giggling like that. I mean, that's what I like to see. I like that content, you know. And I like the content, speaking of content, Instagram content, I like the content where they're doing the fucking, you know, I'm over I've hated you, TikTok, bullshit, baloney, you're 12 years old, okay, go ahead. But I like the skate lines on. I've been getting a lot of those. Not skate lines. It started with this homie, the skater who hopped out of bed, grabbed his board, did a full minute line where he cruises out of his room, hits like a mini ramp, gap to a ledge, rail. Then he jumps on a surfboard, cruises across a pool, hops on like a skateboard again, does like a tray flip onto something. It's just wild. Onto a second board, cruises that board, then hits a long board. I mean, that's the kind of content, that's the kind of shit I like to see on my Instagram feed, dude. On my Discover page or whatever the fuck it's called, trending, I don't care. I'm not trying to see 12-year-olds doing TikToks exposing themselves sexually. We've covered that on this podcast. That's just bullshit, dude. That's just not chill. They got the fucking tick top, tip top. If you want to suck, then drip drop. Yeah, exactly, dude. The fucking hype house and all that shit, dude. Get out of here, man. So, just the Karens, people that follow Hydroflask, people that follow Snitch 9 and Snitchy Minaj, dude. That's right. They linked up, shut down YouTube, whatever the fuck. Snitch 9 is a known child molester with on paperwork pretty much molesting and raping a child, recording it, all that shit. Nicki Minaj's husband is a known rapist as well. Before they were married, he had faced charges for rape and sexual assault. And after they were married, he is now behind bars in prison for the same shit. What correlation are we seeing there? Do rapists attract? I mean, I don't even want to say that shit, but like, what, dude? Or is it the bullshit industry that you're in that you just want to fucking cap off a snitch, associate yourself with a snitch, maybe get your felon husband out of jail, maybe perhaps by snitching, who knows. Just be a Karen, dude. Nicki Minaj, drop the fuck out of music, just be a Karen and just film people and just snitch on them, dude. Do that. Send that to NYPD. Maybe they'll help get your man that's like fucked 12 girls without consent out. Maybe they'll, whoever, dude. Maybe that'll get them out. And on a, on a lighter note, I just wanted to bring me. I went hard on Hydroflask earlier, and I was gonna talk about how the riots. I saw videos of Koreans from the '93 riots just fucking strapped the fuck up, dude. Bunch of Eastern Hemis with 12 gauges, sniper rifles on roofs, semi-automatic pistols, dude. Rifles. I said rifles already, I think. Maybe not. But just posted in front of their convenience stores or their laundromats or nail salons or hair salons, because I know hair and nail salons are owned differently by specific Asian culture, like races. Because I know the Viets, I think they specialize in massages. I'm not sure if it's the Taiwanese dude actually just did my sound system today. Shout out Tommy, my man, over at Audio Dreams. Check him out, bro. But excuse me, yeah. I was gonna say something about how the Koreans were. I didn't know that they were fucking basically the MS-13 of the Eastern Hemisphere when it came to the riots, dude. So gang, shout out to them, dude. And finally, on like a lighter note, I was a hater of this thing, like most people are, of things before they know about them. Spikeball. I remember seeing Spikeball in San Francisco about a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years. It's basically, if you don't know what cornhole, it's like a play on cornhole. That's how I saw it. Cornholes, where you basically get a burlap sack filled with seed, flax seed. It could be even Dippin' Dots, frozen shit, ice, depending on how hardcore you are, Semen, if you want it, depending how you want the thing to throw or land and shit. And you throw it on a wooden board full of small to bigger size holes. And if you live in the Midwest, you're very familiar with this, because all you do is probably drink and play cornhole, okay? And if you don't live in the Midwest, then you may not know about this unless you go drinking often in Midwest or like, how do I say this without coming across? There's no way I will. Weirder bars will have cornhole. I'll just say that. And Spikeball, I viewed as the same thing. I was like, damn, that's like obvious. Dude, cornhole was on ESPN the other day. Just so you know, if you want to check that out, you big cornhole guy. No hatred, dude. I'm not hating. I'm just saying it to my culture and what I was around. It was never really considered a sport, but I saw it on ESPN, so that's the national sports network of like the world. I guess maybe it is a sport now. I guess. Who knows? Maybe I should fucking try out. I don't know. But yeah, I was saying, Spikeball, I viewed Spikeball the same way. I'm going in circles, my bad. But before we went to the beach the other day, we're like, fuck it, let's give in and get a Spikeball thing. The shit is fucking fun. The shit is fun, dude. Okay, I thought people that played Spikeball, and I won't lie, dude, I was influenced by other people that they were, one of my friends said that they're virgins. People that play Spikeball are virgins. Another one said that they're queer, part of the LGBTQ, LMNOP community, which we full on support. Feminism to the max, like I said. Whatever. Boobies do rule. Anti-breast cancer. Anti-testicular cancer. Anti-whatever. Tuck it back. Flip it forward. Do what you need to do, dude. Do whatever you need to do. We don't really care here at EMP, alright? But Spikeball's fun. If you want to go out, you have like 3-4 friends to play with. Slap a fucking ball into a net and see what happens, dude. And like I said, grab a brew, grab a J. Might make the event a little better. Thank you for listening to another episode of EMP. I'm sorry the studio is a little bit different. We had to, make do with what we could tonight. Peace. Thank you. Take us out, Bill.